Hello there, Aries, and welcome to your May 2023 reading. Thanks for stopping by and checking out this video. Please remember to click on that thumbs up and hit that subscribe button before you go. All right, Spirit, tell me about Aries in May 2023, please. Okay, we have Devas. All right, Devas. Okay, Devas. Devas are nature spirits. It's another name for a nature spirit, or maybe even like an elemental. These spirits inhabit all sorts of places and objects, including trees and water and sky and crystal, as this card is mainly about quartz crystals. So if you don't have a piece of quartz crystal, I highly advise you get one. Play with it, touch it, feel it, try to communicate with it in some way, because then you're communicating with this particular nature spirit or diva, and see what messages that this particular spirit has for you. You may have a way to connect that you weren't aware of before if you haven't worked with crystals before. If you have worked with crystals before, this might be spirit saying you have unlocked a new level, and maybe you can connect a little bit deeper with your crystals and your rocks than you could before. So May will be about, I think, not just connecting to quartz crystal, I think that's the starting point, but also being more connected to nature and connected to the all eventually, like feeling like you're a part of the whole entire universe, not just yourself. You're a part of everything, and everything is a part of you. Okay, so I think that's kind of what this is leaning towards, but let's get another card. Okay, we have the littlest fairy. Appreciate the beauty and value of the exquisite and small. Okay. Spirit is asking you to pay attention more to the details, to the tiny things. A piece of crystal that you might get might be a small piece of crystal, but it doesn't matter. It can still have a spirit inhabit it, a diva. And it could be even in the form of like a little fairy as far as the diva goes. Or it could be more of a crystalline creature like this picture shows. But Spirit is asking you to pay attention to the small, finite details, more so than usual. If you're a big picture person, it's going to be more challenging to focus on the small, minute details. If you are a detailed person, this might come easier to you, but there might still be things that you are missing, that you aren't necessarily catching smaller details. So there might be more details for you to pay attention to, and Spirit is, and I think it definitely has to do with the nature spirits or the divas. Okay, there may be several, it could even be spirits like little fairies flying around you, more than one, as well as getting to know nature spirits in other objects like a crystal or a tree or the sky or, well, air, or in water, the ocean, a lake, a river, a piece of river rock, like anything and everything, a piece of petrified wood, anything, a seashell, right? There you could interact some level, or if you have interacted with spirits, you're leveling up spiritually so you can get a deeper connection. Or if you haven't, I think you get to experience something like this for the first time. So that's pretty exciting. All right, first we have Rabbit. Approval, sensitivity. All right. Again, a small creature, a small hiding kind of creature. So Spirit might be asking you to pay attention more of your surroundings, and not just like, when I was talking about pay attention to the little details, I'm thinking like when you're at work, paying attention to details. When you're house cleaning, paying attention to like all the little corners and little spaces that dirt can get. This with the rabbit sitting here, and also a rabbit might be a spirit guide that comes to you during the month of May. So if you see a rabbit, stop and pay attention to your surroundings. That might be also a sign to pay attention to the details of what it is you're actually doing. And approval and sensitivity. So what I'm getting here, there's a moment in May where I think you're going to feel a little bit vulnerable, like a rabbit, right? There's something, you are coming out of your den or your hole, like if you were a rabbit, coming out, poking your head out, checking out the world. You're highly sensitive to people or to people's emotions or energies for some reason. And so you're taking more time to kind of withdraw or stay a little more hidden, which is okay, which is good. It gives you time to assess what's really going on and why you're feeling so sensitive or so vulnerable to either other people's energies or just the world and everything that's happening right now and all the energies that come with that kind of thing, whether it's a political issue that's bothering you, a religious issue. Those are the two big points, and the craziness that, at least here in the United States, things are getting a little bit crazy. I'm feeling the energy of it. I'd like to purge myself of it. So maybe this is your way, or this is Spirit acknowledging that you are pulling back a little bit. You're staying in your den. You're staying safe and hidden. You're feeling a little bit extra sensitive, and approval. You're seeking approval of somebody or something. So I think you just need to keep paying attention, or give more attention to the details of what's going on internally and also externally in your environment, okay? Next we have Badger, determination and mental energy. Okay. So I can see you're determined to get through this. Not that this is going to be an exceptionally difficult time in the month of May for you, but I think it's going to be a little bit different because you're, typically as an Aries, I think of Aries as more extroverted, outgoing, talkative, not pushy, but encouraging others. Like, you're more of the leader, you're the more standout. And for whatever reason, May, it's time to withdraw and back up a little bit. But you're determined to get through this, and you have the mental capacity to work through all of any emotional or energetic issues that you're dealing with at this time. And like I said, this doesn't feel like it's a bad time. It's just a little different for you, and it's got to take its time. It is what it is, and you can fight it, or you can accept it and process it, and use your determination and mental energy to just get through what you need to get through. And it's not even just get through, but your determination to get through something that's very unfamiliar to you and out of the ordinary, out of your normal realm of how you deal with things. So it's like Spirit is telling you to, or having you back up a little bit and face some things maybe that you've been kind of putting on the side burner. But let's get some more information. Let's find out some more. All right. First, we have Temperance, healing. This is under Devas. Okay. The timing is right, and May is the part where not only are you paying attention to more details, getting to know more energy, spiritual energy, possibly Devas or fairies, spiritual type of beings. As you're getting familiar with them or getting closer, there's a healing that takes place. But I'm getting a sense of healing not just for you, but for the nature spirits, or for Earth, because nature spirits are a part of the Earth. And I feel like Mother Earth is reaching out to you, asking you for support or for help or just for some healing. I think the earth and Mother Earth and nature is starting to reach out more, or look for help more within us, or those of us that are sensitive enough, right? Oh, sensitivity, right? Being sensitive to the earth's energies, to nature's energies, to what the earth is needing and is not getting from us or from the universe, because we're depleting the earth of minerals and things, right? And we are destroying the surface by killing trees and animals and stuff to make more room for us. So I think that there's something about the timing, about May being important for you, not only for you, for your growth, for your healing, but also the earth too, okay? And Mother Nature. So there's healing going on here. There is a balancing, and there is a timing issue. But this is also part of a divine plan. Something that you may have chosen even before you were born. You knew this was coming up, or this is your spirit guides saying it's time now to take care of this. There's something in particular that needs to be taken care of, that needs your attention. Next, under Littlest Fairy, we have Four of Pentacles, control. Yes, this process in the month of May for you is requiring you to be outside of your normal functioning. So you don't have control, you want control. And this card is telling me that you want to maintain control over your energetic self, your emotional self, mental, physical. And so while you can feel the pull, or feel Mother Nature pulling towards you, or the devas, the nature spirits, they're trying to get something from you, I feel like it threatens you somehow. Again, being the rabbit going into the hole, it threatens you somehow. And you want to pull, you want to hang on real tight, and you want control, and you don't want this to happen. And like I said, it's not like a big bad thing. It's just a little bit scary because it's outside of your norm. It's outside of what you are used to or feel comfortable with. So pay attention and be prepared for that feeling to come over, like, no, I'm going to pull away, or I'm going to hold on to whatever control I think I have. And your ego might want to step in and say, no, this is all garbage, and no, you're faking it, or you're making it up in your head, or ego might do things, and that because ego is losing control, right? You're listening to spirit, the divine, the universe, the source, God, whatever choice of word you have for this energy. And you're sensitive enough. Like I said, you're really sensitive, and it's maybe this approval here you're looking for approval that it's okay to follow something like this. You're looking for answers and acceptance with yourself. And I think you're worried about what others around you are going to think if you talk about this kind of thing. So it might be that you need to keep it quiet for now. Just keep it to yourself. We'll see what the other cards say. Maybe towards the end of the month, you'll feel more comfortable, or there'll be somebody in particular that can really understand what it is that you're going through, or the challenges that you have, and maybe there's someone in particular that can help you. But for right now, I'm not seeing that yet. But let's draw another card. Next, we have Five of Cups under the rabbit. The approval and sensitivity. Okay. Grief, Five of Cups, loss, sadness. And even this fairy on the picture here on the second card, she does look kind of lost and sad. So there's a sense of loss here, of control. Again, like I said, you're wanting control, but for right now, as all of this progresses, you just don't have control. And it's okay. And it's good to remember that it's okay to not have control of everything all the time. And that might be part of the lesson for you for this month too, is to remind you of that. Maybe you've gotten control over so many things that you've got yourself all wound up and you can't move forward. And so this is the way to break you out of some kind of stagnant energy maybe, or break you out of a norm that is no longer working for you and making you face some new things. But it's not, like I said, it's not like super difficult or scary. It's just annoying, kind of. Like, what you've been doing so far has been working. Why do I have to change now? That kind of energy. But yeah, a sense of loss and grief because you don't have control and you're feeling a little frightened, and so like a little rabbit, right? Sensitive and vulnerable. But you have the badger here at the end. So your determination and your mental energy wins out. So the card for that is Page of Cups, loyalty. Okay. I want to say that this, well, by the end of May, I think things will turn around for you. I think things will go from unknown and kind of scary to, okay, this is a new way of looking at things. I've faced my fear. I've faced my vulnerability and my sensitivities and the loss of control. But now you get to start something new that is more emotional, more heartfelt, because cups, right? And loyalty here. I want to say that's loyalty to yourself, loyalty to your truth, loyalty to your particular path, loyalty to your higher self, loyalty to who you really are, really want to be, or where you want to go. And so that's really good to see because it's underneath the determination and mental energy. So you, by the end of the month, I think will feel a lot better. And while you have to let go of control and you feel that sense of loss and you feel out of control, the ironic thing is you'll have more control now that you feel like you don't have control. Okay, I hope that makes sense. And hopefully by the end of May, that will make sense to you if it doesn't make sense to you now. But there is a weird counterintuitive thing. It's like the more you have control of something, the more you grip it. It's like sand in your hand, right? The more you grip it, the more it comes out of your fingers. So you're learning not to hold so tightly to whatever it is you think you can control, and maybe more like you're cupping and holding versus strangling, right? And so you have control again by letting go of that stranglehold. Okay, so I hope that makes sense to you. That is the artwork, and it says choice. By staying conscious in your thoughts, you guide your journey in the direction of choice, of your choice. Yes. And I think that's what's really happening here is you are realigning yourself on the path that you're meant to be. Somehow, either you kind of fell off along the way or you got sidetracked, and now this is just spirit bringing you back, and it's your choice. Okay? You're choosing to move forward. Okay. All right, Aries, I think that's all the messages that I have for you. Please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Thanks again for watching, and may the cosmos bless you with love and light. Namaste.